morning, students. Welcome to the class. Today's date is 12th June 2021. So today we are going to start a new chapter from the grammar book, that is the Possessives. We are going to talk about possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. So today's learning outcome is students will recognize possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. So we have already discussed about the definition of adjectives and pronouns during our last class. So what are adjectives? An adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. So it describes a noun or a pronoun, like a girl. Girl is also a noun, right? Jane is a clever girl. Here, clever is an adjective and it describes Jane. That means, how is Jane? We know that Jane is a girl, but how is she? She is a clever girl. The word clever is describing Jane. Clear? So this is how the adjectives are written. Next, we come to the pronouns. Pronouns are words that replaces nouns. So we use the name of the person, thing or object. The cycle, Ravi, Raj, Shyam or Gita, right? But instead of that, we can write I, we can write she, we can write her, we can write them, they, it. We use it when it is, when we don't know whether it is a male or a female, or when it is an object or thing. So these are pronouns. Now, possessive. Now let's come to the possessive. Now what is possessive? Possessive means possession. Possession means belong to or owning. I have this is my book, right? So this is a possession, means my book. Whose book? My book. Therefore, it is a possession because I own this book. Okay? So the meaning of the possessive is owning or belong to. Now let us come to the book part. So this is one of the first thing that you will get in your book. So here it is written, read the sentences carefully. So the first one is, Suresh bought a book. It is his book. Now whose book is that? It is Suresh's book because Suresh has bought it, right? Then number 2, I am Farha. This pen is mine. So that is Farha's pen. Number 3, the children sleep here. It is their bedroom. The bedroom belongs to the children. Then number 4, Shilpa has a dog. Her dog is called Bruno. Whose dog is called Bruno? Shilpa's dog has a name and that name is Bruno. Okay. Now below we have match each noun on the left to its owner on the right. Now we have already read the sentences. Now we have to match the owner of the things. Okay. The number 1 is book. Now we have read about the sentences. Now the book belongs to Suresh, right? Next we have the pen. The pen belongs to Farha. Then we have the bedroom. We know that the bedroom belongs to the children and the dog belongs to the Shilpa. Sorry. Okay. So the dog belongs to Shilpa. Okay. So this is how you're going to do it. Okay. So this is about the owning of the thing. So book is owned by Suresh, pen is owned by Farha, bedrooms belongs to the children and dog is owned by Shilpa. So these are called possession, means owning of the things. Now let us come to the possessive adjectives. So we have already talked about adjectives, right? So possession also we have talked about, we have discussed that it is owning. So adjectives that indicate possession and possessive adjectives come before nouns. So what are possessive adjectives? These are adjectives that indicate possession. Okay, like my house, your pen, his book. So these are possession. I left my bicycle in their yard. His mother called our house. So my bicycle, right? Whose bicycle? My bicycle. Then in their yard. Whose yard? The yard belongs to them, right? Then his mother. Whose mother? His mother called our house. Whose house? Our house, right? So my is used for singular. His is used for singular. Now the there is used for whom? It is for plural, and our also is used for plural. As you can see here, the first person my will become our in plural, second person your will become plural in yours, your only, then third person his, her, its, it will become their. So these are the things how it changes from singular to plural. Now let us come to the examples. Okay, the first example is I am looking after her dog. Now we all know that adjective is a word that describes a noun, right? Dog is a noun. But here the possessive adjective, we are talking about possessive adjective, right? I am looking after her dog. Whose dog? Her dog, right? She possesses the dog. She owns the dog. Therefore, her is the possessive adjective. Let's come to example number 2. Hey, that's my one. So here, one is not a noun, it's a pronoun. So my one, that is my one, means it belongs to me. Therefore, my is the possessive adjective and one is the pronoun here. Is that clear to you, I guess? Okay, now let's come to the possessive pronouns. So those were the possessive adjectives. Now we are going to talk about possessive pronouns. Now a pronoun indicating possession, for example, mine, yours, hers and theirs. That is her book. This is mine. Okay. So this is mine. This is mine. This is mine means it is a possessive pronoun. So let us check some of the examples. So here you can see, I will show you my dog. So this is a normal possessive adjective. Okay. The first sentence, this sentence is a possessive adjective because I will show you my dog. Whose dog? My dog. Then the next person will say, I will show you mine. This, instead of my dog, we have used mine and it becomes a possessive pronoun here. Then let's come to example number 2. Her haircut was expensive. Now her haircut. Haircut is the noun here and her is the possessive adjective. Whose haircut? Her haircut, right? And hers was expensive. If we write hers was expensive, it will become possessive pronoun because we are not pointing to haircut. Okay, we are just writing hers was expensive because haircut has already been mentioned. So we are writing only hers was expensive. In that case, it becomes a possessive pronoun. Now let us read the passage carefully. Pay attention to the italicized and underlined words. I am Tarun. This hat is mine. My hat is blue in color. Now underlined word, this mine. Mine is a possessive pronoun. Then my hat is blue in color. So here my hat. Whose hat? My hat. That means it's a possessive adjective. Then we come to the next sentence. This is Imran. This dog is his. Imran loves his dogs. So this is Imran. This dog is his. We are not taking the name of Imran, right? That means it is a possessive pronoun. Okay. And then Imran loves his dog. Whose dog? His dog. So it becomes, because it is implying the owning of the dog, right? Therefore, it is a possessive adjective. Then the next one. This is pretty. This book is hers. This book is hers because it belongs to her. It is a pronoun. Means hers. That is belonging to her. Owning, right? But it is, we are not mentioning the name of Preeti, but we are indirectly mentioning Preeti using the pronoun hers. So it will be a possessive pronoun. Next, I want to borrow her book for a day. Here, I want to borrow her book for a day. Whose book? Preeti's book, right? Her book. So therefore it will be a possessive adjective. Then we have one more sentence. These are Sapna and Shiva. This tree house is theirs. So it is a plural form, okay? Because Sapna and Shiva are two persons. This tree house is theirs. They built their tree house with wood. So the underlined word is possessive pronoun, while their tree house, it is the owning, like the, it is we are owning, it belongs to the Sapna and Shiva. Therefore it is a It is the possessive adjective. Now let us move to the list of possessive adjectives and pronouns. So I want you to go through this list. It will clarify all your doubts regarding the possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. You have already learned about adjective and pronouns in class 2. And already I have discussed in the last class. So I hope you will be able to understand this after reading this whole chart. Now let us move to the exercises. So here we have a fill in the blanks, choosing the correct options. Number 1, is this pencil your or yours? Now here we are going to use the pronoun. Therefore, it will become yours. Is this pencil yours? So that's why yours has been used. Dash teacher asked us to wait up. Dash teacher asked us to wait. Whose teacher? Our teacher, right? This is not a pronoun. So we are asking about whose teacher, right? Therefore that teacher belongs to whom? That means our teacher. Therefore the answer will be our teacher asked us to wait. Number 3, I have finished dash homework. I have finished whose homework? My homework. Therefore it will be my. Number 4, dash brother is playing football. Whose brother? Her or hers brother is playing football. Her brother is playing football. Remember, we use the pronoun, the possessive pronoun, mostly at the end of the sentences. Okay? So, whenever it is in front, it is not the pronoun. Mostly the pronouns are used at the end of the sentences. Okay? So, remember, but it is not sure that every time it will be at the end. Sometimes it will be in the middle and sometimes it will be in the front as well. But mostly it is at the end. So number 4, her brother is playing football. Now number 5 and 6 is your homework. Do it on your own. Try to solve it. Then let us come to the next part, which is exercise B. Underline the possessive adjectives and circle the possessive pronouns. The first one has already been done for you. So these are my crayons. These are not theirs. So whose crayons are this? My crayons. So my has been underlined because it is a possessive adjective. It belongs to me, my crayons. These are not theirs. Okay, I am taking their name indirectly. I am not taking the names of the people. I am telling it using the pronoun their. So these are not theirs. Therefore, we are going to circle the possessive pronouns. Number 2, his car is parked outside. Where is yours? Now, in this sentence, his car. Whose car? His car. So here, this his car will be the possessive adjective. Where is yours? So yours is the pronoun. Remember, yours is the pronoun. So we are going to circle the possessive pronoun. Number 3, are these your shoes? So which one will be? So this is a single sentence. So will it be a possessive adjective or a possessive pronoun? So here, if you can see, are these your shoes? So I am asking the question and I am asking whether it belongs to you. Do you own these shoes? Therefore, I am asking it directly. Therefore, it is going to be a possessive adjective. Clear? In this way, you are going to do the other 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are exercises on your own. I'm going to give you the answers, but try to solve it on your own. Okay, understand the list, understand the possessive adjective and possessive pronouns, and then try to attempt the exercise. Then we have one more exercise here. The last one. Let us write. Correct the errors you can find and rewrite the sentences. So here you can see, number 1, I cannot find my eraser. Can I use your? So you can see here, I cannot find my eraser. Can I use your? So your is not saying directly, right? So it is using the word pronoun. So when it is pronoun, what do we use? Instead of your, we use yours, right? So we use yours. Can I use yours? And then question mark. Then number 2, mine brother goes to the market every Sunday. Do we say mine? Because mine is used for possessive pronoun. So instead of mine, because whose brother? It's my brother, right? So we are possessing. So it is an adjective. Therefore, my. Instead of mine, it will be my brother goes to the market every Sunday. Our number 3, our house is bigger than their. So here, our house is bigger than their. We are comparing. There is a pronoun itself. So here, when we use the possessive pronouns, there will become theirs. So this is how you're going to do it. Okay, number 4 and 5 are homework for you. Attempt it on your own. So what we have learned today, we have learned about the possession, the word possession. Possession means owning, right? It belongs to, I own. Suppose I have my book. This is my book. So it belongs to me. I own this book. So possession means owning. Then we have learned about the possessive adjective and possessive pronouns. So adjective used to describe the noun or pronoun, right? But we use the possession, the owning. This is my house, because the house itself is a noun. And my house, when we use my house, that means that house belongs to me. In the similar way, we have the possessive pronouns. So pronouns are, which are the pronouns which I have already discussed with you. I, her, she, her, their. So these are all pronouns, right? We don't take the name directly, but indirectly we say their names. So in this case, we will be using the possessive pronouns as my will become mine, their will become theirs, your will become yours, etc. So go through it. It is not that tough. If you go through it once, if you listen to the explanation, and you can understand it better ways. So if you have any doubts regarding this concept of possessive, you can ask me directly in the live class. So here I am going to wind up the class. Thank you.